Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lillian. In today's tutorial we are going to be making this dress called Halter neckline dress, and this is the pattern paper. I had drafted it, but I'm going to be explaining how I got all of this. The first thing I did was to mark my body measurement, which is my bust, my under bust, and the waist line and the length of the gown. The gown is a very long gown. The next thing is to mark my shoulder slope, which is 1 inch, and I connected it back to the neckline. My neckline width is 3 inches. Okay, so I connected back to the neckline, and this is my armhole. And to get this armhole, you have to divide your round bust measurement by 6, whatever it gives you. Add 1.5 to it. It will give you your chest line and also your armhole. All right, and in the middle of the armhole, I went in by 1/2 inch and connect it back to the chest line after dividing my round bust measurement by 4. Okay, so right now this is my dart. This is how I got my dart. My dart is 4 inches, and this dart was extended from the bust line down to the length of this gown. Okay, and after marking it, the next thing I did was to go in by 1 inch from the under bust line and went out by 2 inches from the same under bust line, and then connect it down to the length of this gown. And this is how I connected it from the under bust to the bust line. But before I connected it, I came down by 1 inch from the bust line. Okay, you can see what I'm explaining here, and then turned my ruler this way and also connect this side as well. So for the armhole, I extended this line from the 1 inch to the midpoint of armhole. You can see it, and I came down by 1 inch. This is for the gaping of armhole. I connected 1 inch and then reconnected it back to the 1 inch. I came down from the bust line too, and then connect my armhole. And this is the side that I came down by 1.5 inch and connect it back to the bust line. This is the neckline, back neckline. I came down by 1.5 inch, and also the front I came down by 2.5 inches. You can see it. So right now this is the length I came down for my Halter neckline. I came down by 2 inches. Okay, and this is the band. This is how I came up by 1/2 inch for the band. So after doing all of this, I reconnected back to the armhole midpoint. So this is how I got my body measurement, which is my round bust divided by 4. I marked it and I repeated the same thing on the other points, and then add my dart intake. This is how I got all of this. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead and cut all these areas and show you. So after cutting it, this is how it's going to look. I'll also go ahead and cut out my side dart, my bust side dart. This is how you cut your side dart. This is it. Cut it off and then place it on top. Place the down part on top of it, and use your sellotape and close it. You can see what I added by the side because there is a shortage there, so I added a little paper to make sure everything aligned together. This is how it's going to look when you finish joining it together. Okay, I've gone ahead to cut out the back and also added zipper allowance. You can see I removed the band. Okay, and for the front I have to also cut out this front neckline. Remember, I cut out the back neckline before cutting it on the actual material. And I want to cut out the back, but I'm going to use the same pattern paper. So what I have to do is to remove this burst line. This is the back right now. Once you remove it, this is how it's going to look. You can use it and cut out the back after cutting out the front. So this is all the materials, and this is how you are going to join them together facing each other. You pick out the center and the side and join them together. I have gone ahead to do that. I'm trying to cut out this SSS by the armhole. Okay, so this is it. When you finish, you can see how that curve is looking. The burst, see where I put my hand, that this is where your breast is going to be. You can see how curvy that place is, and this is the back. You can see how the back is looking. So this is the neckline. The neckline, this is how I cut out the neckline. I placed, don't throw this paper away when you finish cutting it, please. This is how you are going to use it and cut out the neckline. And this is the back. I also placed the front on the back and left half an inch because of our zipper, because they are not going to be equal. I cut all of this out for the neckline, and I also slashed one of this band open. For this is the back, is for the zipper. You know the back is separated, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and attach this. This hook is what is going to be holding our button at the back. This is how I got it. You place it inside and sew it by half an inch. Remember, we left half an inch for our zipper on the band. This is how it's going to look when you finish. And this is the armhole. I've gone ahead to attach one band of the armhole. I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side, and okay, this is it. The band, the front of the band, the right side of the band is facing the wrong side of the main gown, okay? And this is it. You go ahead and sew it. You can see what I'm trying to do here. You fold it here by half an inch and use it and close the seam. See what I'm trying to do here? See it? This is how you go about it. Push all the seam inside and use your needle and hold it and go to the sewing machine. And so after sewing it, you can see how it's looking very clean. And this is the neckline. I've gone ahead to iron them, okay? And I also folded half an inch or quarter of an inch, depending on what you want to leave there inside. This is it. You fold your neckline into two, make a notch there, then take out the band. Make sure the band, you top stitch it, pushing it to the wrong side, okay? The one that will be inside, not outside. Then after joining the band together, the neck band together, this is how you join it on the neckline. You make a notch on the band and also on the material. Then you start using your needle to your pin to hold it down, your pin to hold it down. So when you get to the armhole, you stop. This is where you are going to stop. You are going to repeat the same thing on the other side. When you get to the armhole, you stop. You also repeat the same thing on the back as well. This is it. See where I stopped? This is where you are going to stop. So right now I'm going to bring in the back because I've already repeated the same thing on the back. You can see it. You can see what I'm explaining here. And there is an opening at the back. You can see it. You can use your choice. If you want to extend your zipper on top, is your choice. If you want to leave this these inches at the back before your zip, is your choice. This zip is very long, it's not short. So this is how it's going to look. And you place the front this way. The front will be facing the back, okay? The both will be facing each other. You take out your shoulder line. I'm trying to join the shoulder right now. You can see it. Make sure they are facing each other. You go to your sewing machine and sew it. So repeat the same thing on the other side, which I have already done. This is how it's going to look. So I'm going to go right now This is how I folded it. You fold it by 1/2 inch. Use your pin and hold it. Just look closely. I use this seam ripper to push out the seam inside as well to make it more easier. And this is it. This is how you go about it. First, use your pin. Don't just go to your sewing machine and start sewing. Use your pin and secure all the round area. This is how I go about it. You can see. I'm going to do this. You can see the back and the front, they're all joined together. Then go to my sewing machine and sew it. So after sewing it, this is how it's looking. You can see. Take it step by step. You will get it right this way. See the hand, see the shoulder. You can see they're all joined together. You can see. So once this whole stuff is done, turn it to the wrong side and measure all your body measurements. Once you've done that, you go to your sewing machine and sew it, and also hem the length of the gown, okay, and then attach to your button. This is the final look. Please, if this video is helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. Bye.